Well, hello and welcome to Winter Combat 96. I'm your host with the most, handsome Doc Hendrix. And I gotta tell you, this is presented by the World Wrestling Federation and obviously Coliseum Video. Now, what we'd like to do is take you back to 1995 and the In Your House events. In Your House Spectacular. You never know what's going to happen here in the World Wrestling Federation, and especially at In Your House. Now, the first thing we'd like to do is take you back to October. Winnipeg, Canada, Manitoba province. That's right, it was for the World Wrestling Federation title. Big Daddy Cool Diesel, who was the champion at the time, against the British Bulldog. Now, the British Bulldog, earlier on at the end of the summer, had tricked Big Daddy Cool into being his partner and had turned on Big Daddy Cool, a blatant setup. That's what brought about this fantastic WWF title match. Are you ready? You better hold on tight.
Here he comes, the reigning World Wrestling Federation champion. All 7 feet, 300 plus pounds, strolling through the clouds. Yeah, there he is. The dust about to settle.
I guarantee you this is going to be so intense, so physical. Diesel has not forgotten what happened on Raw just a couple of weeks ago in that tremendous 6-man tag team matchup that put The Undertaker on the shelf. This is going to be intense. I think it's going to be a great matchup.
For me, it's interesting to look at because it's hard for me to determine which guy's stronger. Both these guys, I've fought them both before, and they're both really strong guys. We'll see who's the strongest.
Big Daddy Cool Diesel, yeah, live from friendly Manitoba, Canada. Tremendous ovation for Big Daddy Cool Diesel. That Diesel not only feeling a bit funky, but considering that in the record book, the British Bulldog holds a victory over him from the 6-man matchup, that has to be on his mind as well. Yeah, the ladies very much appreciating the talents and the physical stature. Wait a minute, look at that. A Diesel lookalike. Almost, anyhow. All right, and some Bulldog fans as well. Fans from all over Canada jam-packing the Winnipeg Arena.
We had some Native Canadians, some Indians from about 1,000 miles away that came here on chartered buses.
Chartered buses, huh? Here we go. And there, Big Daddy Cool exerting a bit of strength.
There we go with that test of strength I talked about. You're going to see who's the strongest here.
Is that what it's going to come down to, though, Brett?
Strength and endurance is exactly what they're feeling each other out for right now, because it's going to be a major factor. When you get 2 strong guys, you're going to see what kind of endurance they got.
You know, with Shawn Michaels' situation, Diesel's got to be really through an emotional week.
A roller coaster indeed. Being set up, the British Bulldog from the other side now. Diesel and, man! Stops the British Bulldog right there. And Bret Hart, you've run into those forearms before. Wait a minute, here comes the Bulldog off again, and from the other side, the Bulldog scooped up. And a slam from way up there. Bret, you know how that feels.
The Bulldog has a little speed advantage, but I'll tell you, I think Diesel's just got the strength advantage. Just too big for the British Bulldog.
And the Bulldog now to the outside, perhaps to collect himself and maybe change his strategy.
A very veteran-like maneuver. The Bulldog has the experience advantage here. He's going to distance himself when he can and when he has to against the WWF champion.
And speaking of which, Bret Hart. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. There, a bit of cleverness on the part of Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Looked like he was between a rock and a hard place, but it was the Bulldog who got the brunt of that.
I think the Bulldog's thoughts were the best way to work on Diesel is to go for the leg. He's trying to go for the leg, but it's not working because Diesel, I'm sure Diesel's aware of it. The only way that guys can get him down to their size is to work on those legs.
And for the ride with a clothesline, Big Daddy Cool Diesel. And Bulldog, oh my goodness!
Great explosion from the 7-footer.
Big Daddy Cool Diesel pouring it on.
Hard elbows there by Big Daddy Cool. Again, he's got that leverage advantage, and Jim Cornette has no business up there, but he caused a distraction, Brett. That's exactly Cornette's purpose.
The Bulldog's going to try to go for that leg at every opportunity to try to bring Diesel down to his size. He should have stayed with the leg.
All right, Big Daddy Cool now, reversing things off the rope, and look, from behind. Diesel hooking the rope, and the British Bulldog coming right back at him, and over the top. Yeah, Big Daddy Cool.
Hey!
Wait a minute, sit down. Wait from behind, Will.
Wait! The Bulldog, he top blocked him from behind. The Bulldog top blocked Diesel.
Hey, wait a minute.
Stop him.
You can keep it in the ring, all right? And Diesel losing his balance coming over, Brett. And let's take another look if we have it. Diesel was drop kick over the top and ran right into Bret Hart. And it looked like you put your hands on Big Daddy Cool first. Help, I don't. Diesel now to the outside. And there. And I think instinctively, Diesel didn't know who it was or where he was. Back to live action.
I don't mind a little adrenaline playing a factor here, but
the British Bulldog, obviously with an opportunity now to do exactly what Bret Hart stated earlier on. Work on the legs, chop Big Daddy Cool down to size.
if you're smart, this is the only way you can fight Big Diesel, is to bring him down to your size, is to work that leg, somehow use that leg and bring him down to your size. And that's exactly what the British Bulldog's trying to do now.
Listen to this capacity crowd. All right, Bret Hart, at the Survivor Series, appropriately, you will be facing one of these two individuals, whomever the WWF champion is. Oh my! After this matchup, if you have your druthers, which one would you rather face? Your brother-in-law, the British Bulldog, whom you faced once before in Wembley at the stadium in England and lost the Intercontinental Championship to, or Big Daddy Cool Diesel, whom you faced twice before.
It's really a coin toss, you know. I think I'll just let fate decide that. I fought Diesel before, no winner was ever declared. I consider Diesel a really tough customer, maybe the toughest guy I've ever fought. The British Bulldog, he's one of the only guys I can count on one hand that's actually beaten me. He beat me in the SummerSlam, and I would love a chance to fight the British Bulldog just to redeem myself after that match. But again, you're talking about a whole family tie in there again. I don't know if I want to go through all that again emotionally.
Great matchup, 83,000 fans plus in Wembley at that event. And right now, this is great strategy.
Oh, look at this, yes.
What's going to go for the sharpshooter?
I don't know.
Could be.
It's a different way to put it on.
The British Bulldog trying to get Big Daddy Cool Diesel over. And that's not going to do it.
It's almost like a leg lace from amateur wrestling here that Bulldog's trying to execute.
It looks like it's putting some pressure on the shin bone and maybe the knee itself, but again, I don't see that being enough damage to put Diesel in any serious jeopardy here.
And Diesel with an elbow. And when you're 300 pounds plus and 7 feet tall and built like Big Daddy Cool, every punch, I would suggest, Brett, has a tremendous impact.
Oh yeah, well, if you're going to get hit by...
Good grief. That's terrible.
So there's no need for that. Those kind of guys should be removed.
It's hideous.
And Big Daddy Cool Diesel with a history of knee problems. Oh, wait a minute. Cornette is back over there. The official. Distracted by the British Bulldog and Jim Cornette getting in his cheap licks.
There's a guy that's had over 10 operations on his knees, dating all the way back to high school, even the University of Tennessee.
You know, the sad thing about it is I think that the British Bulldog is a capable enough wrestler to try to win this match without those tactics.
Yes, but it's for the World Wrestling Federation Championship, and you know what that means, Bret Hart. Oh, wait a minute. Look behind you from Cornette. Continuing. to attack the knee area of WWF champion Diesel.
Well, the thing about it is that Davey Boy can't win the title by countout. He's got to get him back in the ring, first of all.
And look at this, yes, the British Bulldog continuing to capitalize on the damaged knee area as Cornette was hiding behind the steps. Diesel trying to make a move, but to no avail. And again, the bull. It was almost as if your brother-in-law, the British Bulldog, heard the strategy you espoused earlier on, Brett.
It's almost like there's only a couple of ways you can really go about wrestling Diesel, and I think it's a normal strategy to work on the leg. It's the first thing that crosses my mind, and I got to give Bulldog credit. He's a smart wrestler. He knows the only way to do this is to work on that leg, and that's exactly what he's doing. And if you've noticed, Diesel's had no offensive strategy since he's hurt his leg.
Question would be to you in all candor, are you and your brother-in-law, Davey Boy Smith, close? Is it not true that you've tried to patch things up in your family? Is it not true that you and the British Bulldog, my goodness, you and the British Bulldog are...
Well, I disagree with the way he's taken his career at this point, but I don't have the friction that I have with my brother Owen with the British Bulldog. It's just not there. Bulldog I've got respect for.
Look at this, Boston Crab apart. Big Daddy Cool Diesel, very close to the rope.
It's one thing about Big Diesel, you can put a hold on him just about anywhere, even in the middle of the ring, and he's so big, he's so tall, he could still reach the ropes.
And Diesel trying to power his way out of this.
It's taking a lot out of the champion. The Bulldog is so powerful. He doesn't get the ropes, this is going to be over.
Again, it's capacity crowd very much behind the current WWF champion.
This is brute strength here.
Look
Strength
at that,
against strength.
unbelievable.
A great desire as well.
Yes, brute strength on the part of the WWF champion Diesel. And the British Bulldog going right back to work with a vengeance.
British Bulldog wins this match, he'll join that elite Triple Crown Club as a former tag champion, former Intercontinental champion, and WWF champion.
Very few individuals in that club, and certainly Bret the Hitman Hart among them, not only once, but twice, holding all three accolades. And big, oh my goodness! A cover here, 1, 2, and it's, oh, the title almost changed hands.
Not a good sign for Diesel. He's definitely getting weakened all the time.
Diesel is at his best when he's vertical, when he's a 7-footer. I don't know if he can even stand right now.
Well, we have seen one title change hands on 2 different occasions here tonight. In Winnipeg, will a third one change? We saw, of course, Dean Douglas being handed the title in a very controversial decision by Gorilla Monsoon, as Shawn Michaels was forced to forfeit the title. And of course, Razor legitimately won the title, and obviously what we saw was controversial as well. But by now, Diesel trying to hammer his way out of this.
I've been on the receiving end of those big elbows of Diesel's, and they are some hard elbows.
Diesel trying to get back to his feet and does it. Oh, no.
Smart move by the Bulldog.
Absolutely.
And the British Bulldog continuing to attack the leg area. And Big Daddy Cool has not been able to use all 7 feet of his torso, not for some time. Here comes the Bulldog. What's he going to do? Oh! The British Bulldog, the brother-in-law of Bret the Hitman Hart, could become the World Wrestling Federation champion here tonight, live in your house. If that happens, you go to the Survivor Series and you face your brother-in-law, Bret.
Which means war again with the whole family, believe me.
And come on, get Cornette out of there. Cornette screaming at Diesel.
You know, the Bulldog loves that running power slam. I don't know how proficient he is with submission maneuvers to the legs.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
Diesel with another forearm. And down to the canvas again. Oh! And the British Bulldog in control at the moment.
It's kind of a shame when you look at the likes of Jim Cornette poisoning the British Bulldog's mind, you know. I'm a firm believer that the Bulldog is a great enough wrestler that he doesn't need to resort to these kind of tactics or this kind of guy, you know, guiding him. It's a real shame.
No! The Bulldog coming to, oh no, look at that!
Well, it's a little unorthodox, but a counter's a
Very
counter.
effective.
It works, right?
Yep.
Very effective when you're that big and you're that powerful.
Diesel's got to buy himself some time here. That knee joint can't take much more.
The Bulldog crawling his way back over. Big Daddy Cool. No, and no one there. Again. Ooh, without that leg power, Diesel not quite as quick as he was. And the British Bulldog all over Big Daddy Cool Diesel, continuing to attack the leg area. Right back in control of things.
Bulldog's got that leg grapevine again, putting all that torque and all that tension on the insertion there at the knee. Again, we pointed out earlier, Diesel's had 10 knee surgeries.
Ooh!
There goes a few brain cells.
Yes, and if Diesel, oh my goodness, repeatedly now. They don't want to raise this man's ire. When Diesel is angry, he is a monster.
The Bulldog's been working the leg, but I'll tell you, he's been using a lot of his own energy up here, and that could come back as a factor.
Both men in great condition. The British Bulldog sets him up now. Here we go. The Bulldog with Diesel. What's he going to do with it?
300 plus pounds here.
He can't get him up now. A block. And yes.
Great counter. Could the momentum be changing here now?
And Diesel now must bring it to another level. The British Bulldog with the opportunity to be the World Wrestling Federation champion. The Bulldog back on his feet, a right hand. And wait a minute, Diesel now with Bulldog up and yes!
Wow. Man, when you're 7 feet tall, it gives a whole new dimension to a suplex.
And you know how they feel, don't you, Brett?
I tell you, it's a long way down.
The British Bulldog.
It seems to me that the Bulldog is using up a lot of energy, and Diesel seems to be building back his endurance.
Perhaps conserving some, nonetheless, you never know how much. The Bulldog has taken from the knee area of Big Daddy Cool. 2 in, through. Wow. So close. Diesel on the receiving end of a devastating leg attack by the British Bulldog. And what's the Bulldog going to do now? Those long stems. Wait a minute. The Bulldog
This is
pointing
for
over
me.
here.
How do I get involved in this? You know?
You're going to face the winner. Wait a minute. Comes the sharpshooter. That's what it is. The Bulldog. Can he get Diesel over? Yes, there it is. The sharpshooter cinched in.
Well, you should learn to put it on right.
The sharpshooter cinched in on Big Daddy Cool Diesel. There it is. Diesel. Will he submit?
I tell you, he's got it on kind of sloppy, but he still has it on.
Yeah, but it's not the Bret Hart version.
With all due respect, you might think it might be a more powerful version of the sharpshooter, considering the power of the British Bulldog. Nonetheless, Diesel somehow escaping. And again, right back to the knees. The British Bulldog trying to chop. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, no, here we go. 1, 2, yeah. No. It's all about the World Wrestling Federation Championship.
That's a sign that the Bulldog's getting tired.
Bulldog scoops up Diesel.
Oh, he got him up now.
Look at that. Can you believe it? No. Oh, off the rope and down.
He got it. He got it.
If he would just get up for the cover now.
Big Daddy Cool Diesel on his feet. Here we go. Will we see the Bulldog Jackknife. Get him down. Cornette down. Get him down. Whoa. What? Cornette's in the ring. Diesel with Cornette. Look out for the...
Cornette has had a rough night, I'll guarantee you. First show going out this.
Bulldog now being pummeled by the WWF champion. With momentum, here he comes in. No, he can't quite make it.
Got no mobility left. That knee's killing it.
Still some serious weight there, though. 300 pounds.
The Bulldog on the outside. And Big Daddy Cool Diesel right out there with him.
You can tell that wheel is still bothering him.
Very much so. Wait a minute, here comes... Oh, no! Raymond putting on the brake. Oh!
Face first!
Diesel down on the canvas. Face first. The British Bulldog.
Hey!
Wait a minute.
Good grief!
Hey, wait a minute. Davey Boy Smith being pummeled by Bret Hart, but Bret Hart lost his cool.
And Vince, the referee's calling for the bell.
Bret Hart standing over Davey Boy Smith, who slapped Bret Hart on the outside, but the decision here is Diesel has just pulled Bret Hart off.
The winner of the match, due to outside interference, the British Bulldog.
Bulldog wins?
The British Bulldog is the victor.
Oh, look at the ring!
Bret Hart and Diesel. I can't believe the turn of events here.
This is just a fist fight now.
Diesel and Bret Hart have gotten into it, ladies and gentlemen. Bret Hart actually cost Diesel the match. The hitman Bret Hart diving into the ring, and apparently, through the outside interference, Diesel lost the match to the British Bulldog. Diesel and the hitman Bret Hart going at it. And Big Daddy Cool lost his cool as a result of Bret Hart's interference. Well, the officials trying to peel these two apart.
This is ugly. This is... Oh, man. Look. Smoking Guns and Henry Godwin in there. He may take the Mounties to get this one under control.
Bret Hart and Diesel. And tempers are flaring here. They are flaring here in Winnipeg. Here comes Diesel up to Bret.
They're not going to wait for Survivor Series from here. This is tremendous.
Well, I'll tell you, that In Your House in October from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, also was fortunate enough to see the long-anticipated and awaited premiere inside the ring of Goldust as he took on Rockin' Marty Jannetty.
This is like being at the Academy Awards, McMahon. Or the opening of a big movie. Look at this.
Standing on their feet to get a glimpse of this most bizarre individual.
That's paparazzi, McMahon. You wouldn't know anything about that. Those are photographers that follow big stars like Goldust around.
There are plenty of photographers, that's for sure. I don't think I've ever seen anyone with this kind of coverage.
You've never seen me walk into an arena before, huh?
Generally, yes, but the arena's empty when we arrive, but here, this is a little different.
Look at this.
One of the most anticipated premieres, if you would, in ever, in all of the World Wrestling Federation.
I've been all over Oklahoma 2 or 3 times, never saw anybody like that.
I guess not. capacity crowd with us. About ready to enjoy the premiere of Goldust. However, Goldust will be tested as far as his athletic skills are concerned as never before. Wait a minute, this is getting more bizarre by the moment.
The unveiling. He's a big man.
Oh, wait a minute. We've got glitter and gold falling all over from way above in the arena. If you're Marty Jannetty, I would imagine you're already psyched out. Wait a minute, look at that. Oh. Marty Jannetty and Goldust. Goldust charging Jannetty. What happened to his hair? Oh. Goldust up. Jannetty setting up the Goldust now. Coming off and back body drop. Yes. Jannetty coming off and look at this. Clothesline and Goldust to the outside.
Jannetty's got a hit and run here. That's his best offense.
Marty Jannetty returning to the World Wrestling Federation, and this is not exactly an auspicious premiere on the part of Goldust. Marty Jannetty, a tremendous competitor in every sense of the word. We thought he might be psyched out. He's not psyched out at all. Oh!
What is Jannetty doing?
Jannetty is going to spoil the debut of Goldust. Goldust thrown back into the squared circle and quickly to the outside. Goldust trying to collect himself.
He certainly is and needs to out here. It's time for an intermission. I'll tell you something, Jannetty's no slouch. He's been Intercontinental Champion, WWF Tag Champion. His own personal demons have hurt him in his career. Great athlete.
No question about it. And now Goldust, listening to the officials count, Jannetty, I would suggest, should do likewise. Jannetty, however, doesn't want Goldust to catch that breather.
Well, that's it. Look at Jannetty. He'll pay for that.
Goldust coming right back in. A bit of a stare down now as they start things all over again. He is a good-sized man, Goldust.
Looks to be about 6'6" or so.
Jannetty's never been that close to a big star from Hollywood. You'd think he'd be a little bit intimidated.
Holly Weird's more like it.
What?
Holly Weird is more like it, King. This guy's strange. He's bizarre.
Goldust and Jannetty locking up. Quick go behind there by Jannetty. And a nice reversal by Goldust to the rope and a roll up. Nicely done. 1, 2, and almost a count of 3, however. Oh, forget about that. Oh, what a shot by Goldust. Oh! Woo! And Goldust
Is a star. Go ahead and say it.
certainly
Check out those ears.
eccentric side, to say the least.
Whoa.
Jannetty behind now. Jannetty hooking the hips, no. Goldust hooking the rope. Jannetty, what's this? Yes, beautiful maneuver. And right back. And look at that. And you sort of get the impression that Goldust is trying to go to Jannetty and making a mistake here. Goldust earlier on, the aggressor. However, Jannetty appears not to be. Oh my goodness, a right hand. Missing with the right was Goldust, and Jannetty right on target. Those short right hands being set up now for the ride. No, bit of a reversal coming off. Here comes Jannetty right back, leapfrog back, no. Goldust set up, off the rope. Now, leapfrog and Goldust with a
Oh, good grief.
with authority, to say the least.
Look at that. What a face.
Sort of a film, do you think, is going through Goldust's mind? That's all he talks about is Hollywood and films and how it relates to him personally. And look at Goldust all over Jannetty.
Something by Wes Craven or Stephen King or somebody.
Possibly Pulp Fiction, because he's fixing to beat Marty Jannetty to a pulp.
Goldust in control. Lost him and caught him right back. Goldust now with a kick to the midsection. Oh, and again. Another shot.
Those gloves are kind of unusual Goldust is wearing as well.
Well, everything about Goldust is unusual. Oh, my.
Just don't call him bizarre anymore. He hates that.
I would suggest that everyone up in Manitoba, as well as all over the World Wrestling Federation, wondering all about what kind of an individual this Goldust really is. Bit on the androgynous side, if you ask me, and a chop there. Goldust with a cover. One. And that's all he gets.
Bit on the what side?
Androgynous.
Well, you've got a point there, McMahon. You put on a hat, it'll probably cover it.
Oh, King.
Come on, Goldust!
Marty Jannetty with a recent victory over Skip of the Body Donnas. Duke the Dumpster Drosy as well.
Yeah, and I don't think he's heard the last of that either.
One thing about it, Jannetty can't use his quickness right here in this position. Goldust, pretty good strategy right now to ground the quicker man.
This is what I like about Goldust. It's what everybody likes about big Hollywood stars. You don't want to know too much about them. It's that mystique. It's that
There's a lot of mystique, no question about that, with Goldust.
yes.
Marty Jannetty firing back now. Marty Jannetty, Goldust back in control. Goldust setting Jannetty up for the ride. Back body drop, nicely executed.
Wow, yes. That was from the movie
More
Airplane.
momentum. Movie Airplane.
Yeah, that's how high he went.
Oh, come on, ref. Hey.
So what's that, fistful of dollars?
No, Rocky.
And the official appearing to be just slightly bit intimidated a moment ago by Goldust. Oh, please. The actions of Goldust raising the ire of the capacity crowd here in Winnipeg.
Well, they're not used to seeing big stars here in Canada.
Wayne Gretzky's from Canada. Monty Hall's from Canada.
Hey, these people think Wayne Gretzky and Bret Hart are stars.
Goldust. Thus far with the upper hand against Jannetty.
And very methodical, not getting in any hurry here.
No, not at all. Jannetty, a former tag team partner with Shawn Michaels. And Shawn Michaels.
What's this?
Wait a minute, look at this. Jannetty, yeah!
Oh,
hey, maneuver.
He should be disqualified.
Snap mare over the top rope.
And Jannetty with Goldust. Let's see what it. Oh, yeah! And some of that gold might be rubbing off of Goldust. Jannetty with Goldust now. And no! Oh!
What about that?
And that could very well end the match. Jannetty running right into that ring post.
That could end a career.
Goldust rolling in, breaking the count, and right back out. And again, as Jim Ross said, Goldust very methodically taking Jannetty apart. Oh!
Well, he's got a mean streak.
Let's go back and take a look at what happened to Jannetty earlier on the left-hand side of your screen there, the double feature.
Lifts him right up.
Ooh, unbelievable. But Jannetty's back up on his feet. What a competitor. Goldust with Jannetty. Has him on the apron. It's going to bring him in the hard way for sure. And down to the count. Oh, a cover. 1, 2. And not yet. No, sir. Jannetty, likewise, proving he's just as resilient as Goldust.
Goldust very sound fundamentally there. He did hook the leg, neutralized it, and then right back, grounding Jannetty.
And Jannetty is rubbing some of the gold off of Goldust.
Taking some of the luster off of him, shall we say?
Definitely.
Hey, can you guys see that individual in the second row back there? Just to the right of Goldust. That's Bela Lugosi.
Bela Lugosi.
He's come all the way from Hollywood to see Goldust here tonight.
I thought Bella had passed on years ago.
Well, there is a 100-year-old, or I should say young lady here enjoying the WWF action. Hopefully we're going to have an opportunity to interview her later on. Right now, Jannetty coming off the rope and Jannetty coming over the back successfully. And Goldust collapsing. Goldust set up by Jannetty on the ropes and Marty Jannetty with no...
Look, there he is.
Goodness.
Hi, Bella.
Paul Bear's cousin.
Off the rope and boot to the midsection. No, forget about it. DDT. A cover. 1, 2, no victory.
You gotta hand it to Jannetty. He's not gonna quit.
Marty Jannetty off the rope. Goldust tries to set him up. Wait a minute. Jannetty.
Yeah, Goldust.
That's it. Here we go. Goldust. Premier. His debut's gonna be spoiled. Put him on down. Off the top end. No. Oh, Goldust moving out of the way. Just in the nick of time. Jannetty. Cover. 1, 2. And a kick up by Goldust. Goldust for the ride, coming off end. Clothesline nicely executed by Jannetty. Goldust up and not for long. Jannetty all over Goldust. Snapmare, yes, and Marty Jannetty with an opportunity to put Goldust away.
He thinks he's got him set up this time. Come on, Goldust, get out of the way again.
From the top end, no!
Wow, right in the jaw.
And now, Goldust with an opportunity. Let's see if he can capitalize. Goldust setting up Jannetty now. He points the thumbs down. Goldust does, and a cover, a count, and a victory.
Face first suplex, very effective here.
The winner of the match, Goldust.
He just shattered the dreams of Marty Jannetty, didn't he?
I don't know about that.
Thumbs down, many say, for Goldust. Nonetheless, a successful debut here in Winnipeg, friendly Manitoba.
Did you gentlemen hear about his contract as far as exiting the arena?
Yes, indeed. In his contract, he has asked for and apparently been granted by our producers that there must be this special lighting treatment. Befitting, I guess, a star from Hollywood, such as allegedly he is.
Trying to get that single gold spotlight. Look at that.
Well, I'll tell you what, with the successful emergence of Goldust, it validifies the two statements that Vince McMahon always says.
Watch out!
Because
Anything can happen here in the WWF.
all right, now let's take you back to December's in Your House, December of 1995. It emanated from Hershey Park, Pennsylvania, and it was 568-pound King Mabel, the man that was responsible for crushing The Undertaker's face and knocking him out of action for a long period of time. And then it was the Phenom. That's right, The Undertaker, the eerie, the ominous, the man impervious to pain, as he met King Mabel and wanted to stick him in that casket, shut the lid, and repossess his urn.
Somebody is going to be stuffed into the casket. Will it be Mabel or will it be The Undertaker?
I don't know, but it's getting a little chilly in here. I feel kind of a cold chill.
Actually, it might be welcomed along with some fresh air. I mean, who knows? Oh, my!
His opponent, accompanied by manager Paul Bear, is from Death Valley, and he weighs in at 328 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, The Undertaker!
Walks right in a squared circle.
The death of the party.
The Phenom in the World Wrestling Federation. However, will The Undertaker be stuffed inside the casket? Will Paul Bearer be stuffed in there as well? Or will The Undertaker be victorious? Will The Undertaker pull King Mabel down into the depths? Wow. What an ovation.
What do you think The Undertaker would like to get for Christmas? A new face?
Unbelievable ovation for The Undertaker. And that's the man who shows no fear. At least not at the moment.
What do you think the temperature is in here, McMahon? 1?
It's dropped considerably. The Undertaker means business. What a monster.
Oh, look out. Look at this.
And The Undertaker going outside. Mabel. Best beware as Mabel makes his way around the ring. And Mo suddenly put on the brakes in high gear reverse. Mabel with a big forearm. Mabel, 568 pounds. Mabel with The Undertaker now. Off the rope and, oh my goodness, look at this. The Undertaker with a barrage. The Undertaker, feet, fist flying. Undertaker, look at this all over King Mabel. And The Undertaker pouring it on.
Come on, McMahon, that is not fair.
And The Undertaker with Mabel. And Mabel for the red knuckle. And look at that. And again, the object of this match, ladies and gentlemen, is simply to put your opponent inside that casket and close the lid. That's all you have to do to be declared the victor.
That
Mabel now. What?
graffiti-covered casket, I might add.
Yes, and I wouldn't suggest that please, The Undertaker, nor did that maneuver.
Whoa!
A clothesline, and down goes The Undertaker.
That got him. Whoa!
And The Undertaker up, and Mabel slams him down to the canvas. 568 pounds of King Mabel. Hey, wait a minute. Don't tell me. No, 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 no!
Come on, Mabel!
Mabel with the stuffings knocked out of him. Undertaker with a thrust up underneath the throat now. Undertaker off the rope and a nice clothesline. The Undertaker off the rope again, another one. And Mabel starting to rock. Mabel losing his equilibrium now as The Undertaker, wait a minute, Mo tried to distract The Undertaker. And Harris, look out from behind. And belly to belly.
The bottom of the ring almost caved in,
And
McMahon.
The Undertaker's not setting up now. Look at this. Mabel drops the leg. And The Undertaker trying to get up and can't do it.
That's it.
Can't do it.
He could not raise up.
Forget about it. And The Undertaker's going in the casket.
Sir Mo, get a spatula. Put it right over in the casket.
Look
Again.
at this. Mabel now with The Undertaker. Beginning to drag him now. Drag him over to the casket. Can Mabel put, wait a minute, Mo now. Wait a minute, Mo. Mo's out there with The Undertaker. Mo has The Undertaker up. Don't tell me. If The Undertaker goes in,
Yeah, you said it yourself. All that happens is whoever goes in is the loser.
well, don't tell me Mo's gonna put him in.
Yeah.
And The Undertaker dumped inside the casket, and this is over. The Undertaker's lost the match.
Shut the lid. Shut the lid.
The Undertaker has been defeated by Mo and Mabel. Mabel has put The Undertaker, the crown handed to Mabel.
You gotta shut the lid.
Oh, wait a minute, yes. Mo forgot to close the lid. Mo forgot to slam the lid shut. And Mabel's doing it now. Here we go in. No, no, no.
Get over there, Mo.
Mabel just turned around, and now he sees The Undertaker coming up from the casket.
Oh, it's ground.
And The Undertaker all over Mabel. A series of thrusts. The Undertaker was in the casket, but they failed to close the lid.
No.
Can Mabel recapture that momentum he had earlier on?
No.
Mabel with his crown on the canvas, and Mabel missing with a roundhouse, and yeah! And perhaps there's an omen in there with Mabel's crown.
No way. No way.
Canvas.
He did it.
The Undertaker gives a signal. The Undertaker gives the signal, yes. The lid is open on the
Look out, Mabel.
casket, and Mabel driven.
Wow. Get him up. Get him up.
Close the lid. No, wait a minute, Mo. Mo from behind. Mo attacking The Undertaker. Look at this. Mo striking The Undertaker with the remnants of the urn. The Undertaker in control of Mo at the moment. And yeah, there it is. Oh, wait a minute. Wow. Look at this. The Undertaker slapping the goozle on Mo.
No, no, no. Raised up, Mabel.
And Mabel's got to get out of the casket.
Raise up, Mabel.
Mo being rolled over. Don't tell me he's gonna.
No.
No, they're both in there. Oh, and Mabel are both in there. Look at that. The lid. Can he close it? Can The Undertaker close the lid? Can he close it? No, he can't. The Undertaker can't get the lid closed. The Undertaker, wait a minute, what's he doing? He's going down into the casket. The urn! Yes, the urn! The remnants of the urn! The Undertaker with the remnants of the urn in his hand and the lid slam! The Undertaker, ladies and gentlemen, victorious! Stuffing not only Mabel, but Mo as well inside the casket. And look, finally it has happened. Finally, The Undertaker has in his hand the remnants of the urn. The Undertaker will now have all of his power.
This is indeed a dark day.
The Undertaker, once again, regaining the power of his urn. Yes! Giving thanks, and that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen, yes! The greatest phenom in the history of the World Wrestling Federation, The Undertaker.
Wow, I'll tell you what The Undertaker says? It's my casket, I'll fill it up if I want to. And fill it up he did. Right now, we'd like to take you back to Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Back to October's In Your House What a sad situation it was. The Sexy Boy, the Heartbreak Kid, three-time Intercontinental Champion, had to forfeit the title. Interim President Gorilla Monsoon would not allow him to defend it because of the concussion that he suffered when he got brutally beaten by 9 punks, 9 thugs in a nightclub outside of Syracuse, New York. So he gave it to Shawn's opponent that night, the intellectual elitist, Dean Douglas. But Gorilla would not disappoint the fans right there live in Winnipeg or those that were watching at home. He said that Dean Douglas would have to defend the title and defend it against former Intercontinental Champion, the bad guy, Razor Ramon. I gotta tell you right now, it ended up being the shortest Intercontinental title championship reign ever in the history of the World Wrestling Federation. Now, mind you, Dean Douglas did have a basis for an argument because, well, I won't tell you. I'll show you.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dean Douglas, I suppose, is now officially the Intercontinental Champion.
That was easy.
It was heartbreaking.
And Shawn Michaels is just about heartbroken. I would suggest yes. Michaels watching Dean Douglas put the Intercontinental Championship around his waist. And what a matchup that would have been. Michaels, one of the great competitors here in the World Wrestling Federation.
The new Intercontinental Champion, Dean Douglas.
And Michaels have to, he's having to endure this humility.
Well, I gotta admit, it's a sad moment. But one can't grieve forever. All hail the new champion, Dean Douglas.
Shawn has handled this with a lot of class.
A lot of class. One of the great competitors, and he will be back. Shawn Michaels will be. He'll be back to action very soon, ladies and gentlemen. And obviously dejected Shawn Michaels. But as Jim Ross said, publicly forfeiting the Intercontinental Championship to Gorilla Monsoon in a very classy manner.
I think I might have just sent it out by a courier.
Dean Douglas is now your Intercontinental Champion. Dean Douglas, here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, has become an Intercontinental Champion in a very controversial decision by Gorilla Monsoon. But will he keep the Intercontinental title? Razor Ramon, ready to blast through those curtains, ready to come and try and make WWF Intercontinental history.
No doubt if the bad guy can win it, he's the first man in WWF history to do it 4 times. Will Razor become a 4-time Intercontinental Champion? We're going to find out right here, right now.
The bad guy returns to the squared circle. Yeah, 4 times if you can do it, Razor. Can you do it? Can you rise to the occasion?
Or McMahon, will he be a 2-time loser in one night? He's already done it once. He may do it again.
They're going for it.
And look at this. Razor Ramon. A hard right hand. Another one. Razor Ramon taking it to Dean Douglas. Douglas, euphoric after being named the Intercontinental Champion. Douglas to the buckle. Oh, goodness, a hard right hand by Razor Ramon. And Dean Douglas to the outside, collecting himself.
And Razor Ramon is fast becoming a pain in the class, if you know what I mean.
Got to wonder how much Razor has left.
Exactly. Razor Ramon, you will recall, has faced Dean Douglas. As a matter of fact, our last in your house.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you something, Razor should have won that match. Dean had a handful of tights, everybody recalls, and of course, the 1-2-3 kid didn't help matters. I'm sure inadvertently, but it didn't help matters that night as well.
And by the way, those of you who are calling the WWF Superstar line, Marty Jannetty and Goldust are currently on the Superstar line. I'd like to get some comments from Goldust. Marty as well. In any event, Razor Ramon doing most of his talking with the Actions in the squared circle. As you brought out earlier on, Jim Ross, how much physically does Razor have left in him after that tremendous tag team matchup that we saw earlier on?
Well, it's certainly time will tell, but the key thing for Razor, keep it slow, keep it methodical, and don't take any unnecessary chances.
Razor now, taking it to Dean Douglas.
This is the classic matchup of brains against brawn. You'll see Dean Douglas will outsmart Razor Ramon somewhere along the line here.
Well, you know, Dean Douglas has done his homework. Oh my goodness, but he only had just today to get ready for Razor Ramon.
You don't have to do too much homework to get ready for Razor Ramon. I mean, when he was in school, he was so dumb he flunked recess. And Dean knows that.
Well, that's not an IQ test.
Speaking of IQs, let's get down on our hands and knees and look for yours.
Now, wait a minute, gentlemen, please. Razor with Dean Douglas in again. Razor asserting himself.
Tell you what you can do, Jim Ross. You can go to the back there and tell Bret the Hitman Hart that if he's got any wild idea of coming out here and sitting next to me and helping to commentate, he can forget it.
Why? What are you going to do, King?
Well, I'll hit him so high, I'll knock him so far here in Canada, it'll cost him $14 to send me a postcard.
And Razor Ramon paintbrushing Dean Douglas.
Dean's biding his time, don't worry. Hey, look at that.
An aggressive tactic on the part of Razor Ramon. He'll get aggressive on you, no question about it. We saw it in the tag team matchup earlier. No matter who he's in there with.
Razor has a wide base there at 6'7", 287. Big leverage and strength advantage. The Dean's got to get on the offensive as quickly as possible and break Razor down. Get the bad guy off his feet and on the canvas.
And the thinking man's wrestler, if you would. Yes, the intellectual Dean Douglas now taking over in the matchup here with Razor Ramon. Razor now being set up, yes, to the buckle. Here comes, Dean Douglas a little slow on the mark. Razor now working over the left arm and shoulder of Dean Douglas.
It's all a ploy, it's a ploy.
A ploy.
Yeah, he's just letting Razor expend what little energy he has left.
Yeah, is that right?
One thing's for sure, the longer this match goes, the advantage has got to go to the Dean.
That's right. You'll see Razor's tongue hanging out like a red necktie in about 15 or 20 minutes, and then the Dean will just roll him right up.
I don't know about that. Razor in great condition.
Come on, Dean.
And you sort of get the impression that Razor is being a little more cautious in this matchup.
He's tired.
Let's see, what?
He's tired.
Tired, huh? All right, and Dean Douglas having his problems. Look at this. Razor now driving the knee pad into. And the official asking Dean if he wants to surrender, and Dean starting to make a move.
Kiss it.
Wait a minute. Look at this. And Razor. Boy, look at this. Razor slapping Douglas. Razor back to the corner.
Get a clean break here.
Not too likely with Dean Douglas. Well, there you go. You did have one. Oh, no, you didn't either. And Douglas put his hands on the official, which is very uncool. Look at this. Look at Douglas going to work, though. Look at Douglas on Razor Ramon.
Stomping the oxygen right out of him.
However, this is more Razor's style of a match. If he gets down to that romp him, stomp him, Razor did it better than anybody. From the other side now. And
Yeah, Dean.
for Dean.
Bad ride, rough landing.
Look out.
Razor Ramon, yes. And Dean Douglas is in a bit of trouble.
And Razor gets a chance to get his breath, too. Little time.
You know, Shawn Michaels is watching every moment of this matchup. What is going through that great competitor's mind?
Well, I'll tell you something, his heart's just got to be shattered. And what a horrible break. And I can't wait to see him back in action. But, I bet he's having a hard time watching this, Vince, quite frankly.
Yeah, did you see his eyes? He probably got a hard time watching anything.
The Intercontinental Championship meant so much to Shawn Michaels, and he so desperately wanted to compete here tonight.
In any event, Razor Ramon, oh my, with an opportunity to make history. Can he do it? And Dean Douglas already making history here tonight by handing, it's unbelievable. Can you imagine someone becoming a champion as a result of a forfeit?
Has it ever happened before with the Intercontinental
I don't think
title?
so. I don't think so. Dean Douglas. Uh-oh, look at this. And there must be.
You know how Dean always has to dot the I's. Oh!
Oh, wow! Unbelievable!
What a right!
Oh!
What a right hand.
And Dean Douglas suffering the effect of that hard right hand. All right, Razor, yeah!
Can't even count to 4. Watch it, Dean.
From behind now, Razor Ramon with a handful of hair. Oh, look at this. Dean Douglas cinched up. The bad guy Razor pulls him in and down to the canvas.
Great prelude there to the Razor's edge.
You think so?
Damage that back and go to work on it. Oh!
And that's what Razor does best. Razor Ramon with an unbelievable opportunity here in Douglas to the buckle. Oh, my.
Again, focusing on that back. Razor's edge could be coming up.
And Douglas right out in front of us. Dean Douglas having his problems. Razor continuing to damage the back area.
Come on, Dean.
What do you mean, come on, Dean?
Dean, here.
What are you going to do?
Dean.
What do you want him to have a pit stop?
Watch it, watch it.
On the outside. Razor with a hard
No,
right.
no, no. No, no.
There's mine. Here, Razor.
Hey, no, what are you doing?
Razor has some water, and Dean Douglas, wait a minute.
Hey! Disqualifying.
Oh. And Razor setting up Dean Douglas, throws him into the squared circle, and here comes the bad guy. And Dean Douglas stopping for a little drink of water. Oh. And Razor taking over. And a right hand by Dean Douglas.
See, that really wasn't too smart of Razor Ramon. That probably helped revive Dean.
Very well, and Douglas, there we go. No.
Oh, what a counter.
There we go, all right.
I thought for sure Razor had Dean Douglas cinched up for the Razor's edge.
That was the big move that the Dean had been looking for. Razor's hurt on the outside. He fell right on his back.
Oh. And Dean capitalizing.
There you go.
On the unfortunate situation with Razor Ramon. And here's the way it was a moment ago. To the outside, and yes, he took a bad fall on the outside. And now Dean has really turned things around, and it's the Dean working on Razor's back.
Remember, Razor's had a lot of rib injuries this year.
Certainly has.
He's missed some ring time.
Oh, wait a minute. Going upstairs now. On the top rope. Dean Douglas and Razor Ramon. Look at that.
Whoa! Choke slam.
Razor sidestepping the effort of Dean Douglas and turning things around, but a lot has been taken out of Razor as well. Not only in this match, but in the tag team matchup earlier. And Razor starting to move. Dean Douglas as well. Ooh. Razor with a block and a nice right hand. And again, Dean Douglas falling right into the game plan of Razor Ramon, and Douglas down.
Razor's dancing with what brung him. Those right hands.
Doing what?
And there you go, earlier. That choke, wait a minute. Down to the canvas. However, here we go now. Yes. Oh, no. Razor setting up Dean Douglas and caught an elbow. Dean's going upstairs. What's this? Douglas, yes. Flying body press will do it. No, he didn't. No, that would have been so. A drop kick.
Great drop kick.
Oh, my goodness. Razor had an opportunity to be the Intercontinental Champion for the unprecedented fourth time. Cover. 1, 2.
There it is.
No, foot.
What a cheap, cowardly way out.
It helps when you're 6'7".
It certainly does. Dean Douglas back on his feet.
Razor's out of gas.
What?
Razor is out of gas. Look at him. Did you guys really think Razor had a chance?
To the buckle. And now Dean Douglas really pouring it on.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Reversal. And a right hand. No. Here we go. Razor has Douglas up. Yes, drops him down to the canvas. 1, 2, and a count of 3.
What?
I can't believe
his arm across him.
That's all it takes, but whose shoulders are down here? Who won the match?
Oh, wait a minute. I think Dean Douglas had his arm across Razor.
Let's get the official decision.
The winner of the match and Intercontinental Champion, Razor Ramon.
Wow. What? Wait a minute, I need to see that again. What? Dean Douglas was outside the ring.
Douglas with the official. Explaining his leg was on the outside of the ropes, I guess.
Razor Ramon had just saved himself by just barely having his foot on the rope. Dean Douglas had his whole leg outside the ring.
We've seen history made right here.
I gotta see this again. Wait a minute.
All right, let's go back to the replay. Take another look now. Here we go. Dean Douglas set up by Razor Ramon.
So,
Both men. Shoulders are down.
Razor's shoulders are down.
We have a count of one.
Look at the Dean's leg. It's all the way out of the ring. Look.
We have two.
Look, look, look.
No, it was a clear cut.
No, look at his leg, McMahon.
No, there was no leg anywhere. Look at this. We'll take another look at it. Razor Ramon clearly the victor here.
No, wait. Watch this,
Razor
McMahon.
drops over. It's Razor the aggressive.
Watch Dean's right leg. Look, look, look at that.
Oh, wait a minute.
He's right.
I think you're right.
He's right for once.
Bring that belt back.
Well, there you have it. The referee's decision is final. That's the way Gorilla Monsoon wants it, and that's the way it is. And there we have it. Razor Ramon. My goodness. For the fourth time. An Intercontinental Champion. Can you believe it?
Yo, Chico, the bad guy. Razor Ramon winning the Intercontinental title for a historic fourth time. What's kind of ironic is that it's the second time that Razor Ramon won the Intercontinental title, was able to put a fortune in his pocket because of the misfortunes of the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And I told you there was a little controversy, a basis for an argument. You saw the foot of Dean Douglas under the rope. But you know, it's not like Dean's never broke a rule, and it surely doesn't bother the bad guy, Razor Ramon. Now, myself, Doug Hendrix, and Coliseum Video would like to take you... Well, thank you very much. Stop it, no, you're too kind. We'd like to take you back and rock and roll into the December in Your House once again and take you to a first for the World Wrestling Federation, the first ever Arkansas Hog Pen match. It pitted Hunter Hearst Helmsley. He was undefeated at the time, and he also hails from Greenwich, Connecticut, a blue blood, a snob. He was going up against Henry O. Godwin, a good old Arkansas farmer who felt, you know, what you would say comfortable in the environment of the Arkansas Hog Pen, which was complete with pigs, slop, mud, and I think you know what else goes in there. The object of the match was to take your opponent outside the ring and throw him inside the Arkansas Hog Pen match. And you know what? When you thought about it, there was only one referee that would fit, none other than Hillbilly Jim. Well, right now we're going to take you to that match, a first ever here in the WWF. I got to warn you too, things got a little, well, you know.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing at 246 pounds, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Imagine having a hog pen in your house. As we do here, and imagine Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who under normal circumstances has his nose in the air as he passes that hog pen. I would suggest it's likely to go just a little bit higher. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think he just caught the first whiff. Now Hunter, I'm sure, has never seen. Oh my goodness, look at this.
He is physically sick. He's about to lose his lunch. He had pheasant under glass, and we're about to see it again, I'm afraid.
Pheasant under glass. Yes, Hunter. And he just might be covered. He might be in that hog pen, covered in slop. And I would suggest one thing. Oh, I would suggest that the feeling is mutual, that the hogs don't like Hunter any better than Hunter likes the hogs.
Look at it. Oh,
Hello.
my gosh.
Hello. Oink, oink. Yes, these hogs, ladies and gentlemen, Arkansas hogs, I believe off Henry's farm. And Hunter just might need that cologne he has there in his right hand. And here we go, yeah!
His opponent,
Come on,
from
pig!
Hitters, Arkansas, weighing 288 pounds, Henry O.
Yes, oh my goodness. Look at that.
I think he just scooped up a pile of whatever's in the bottom of that pigsty.
I don't know what he has, but he has 2 bucketfuls of it. Look at this. Henry Godwin coming on up. Maybe he's going to swap the hogs. That's what he has. No, he's headed this way.
That's his dinner and lunch.
You don't think that he has a Christmas present for you, King?
Wait a minute, McMahon.
How good would you look
Get
at
over here in front of me, get in front of me.
Instead of the crown, what if he dumped one of the pails right on your head, a slop? Well, it's going to start here in the squared circle, ladies and gentlemen. And again, as Hillbilly Jim explained it, this match is pretty simple. It's,
Whoa.
Uh-oh. And he's going to be slopped. Oh, my goodness. Hunter Hearst Helmsley on the outside now. Hunter Hearst, don't tell me this thing's going to begin with a regular
Hold
slopping.
it. He's still got his expensive closer. Whoa!
No!
Oh, my gosh!
Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at... People in the first row have been slopped. I mean, unfortunately, at one of our rings, there is slop everywhere. Nonetheless, the match is on. Hunter Hearst Helmsley now with Henry Godwin. A big forearm. And people have been, they're just running for cover. And look at this now. Henry Godwin, here's a double feature of some of the, oh, that poor young man. Back body drop. On the outside. Back in the ring here now, Hunter. And Hunter Hearst Helmsley continues to circle around the squared circle. Right back in. Henry Godwin now. Uh-oh. And,
come on, Hunter.
In a blatant maneuver there. Is coming off the ropes now. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Oh, my goodness. And, oh, hard right hand. And wait a minute. Hunter Hearst Helmsley locked inside the rope now. Henry Godwin. And Hillbilly Jim trying to calm him.
What's he gonna do now?
A handful of slop. A handful of slop.
No way! No way! Oh my God!
I've heard of being slimed before, but slop. And Henry in some trouble as Hunter Hearst Helmsley is about to regurgitate in front of us.
What do you think his parents up in Greenwich, Connecticut are thinking right now, McMahon?
I have no idea. Oh my goodness. And there is a bit of odoriferous, oh, look at this. And meanwhile, Hunter Hearst Helmsley is pummeling and hammering away on Henry Godwin.
Doesn't smell like mistletoe in here, McMahon.
No, I don't believe it does. And Hillbilly Jim. Uh-oh, look out, here we go, the big dance for the ride. Oh, my! And Hunter Hearst Helmsley is in control of this matchup. Backbreaker, nicely done.
Pick that hog up and take him back there and dump him in the slop.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley, ladies and gentlemen. This capacity crowd witnessing the event in the squared circle and knowing that this one is going to ultimately wind up in the hog pen.
Out of the way. You still your thing. Right there in the match. Come on.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley in control of the matchup at the moment. The knee finding its mark. And look at this. Pummeling away. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Double J, Jeff Jarrett, apparently on the superstar line. Surprised Double J is still in the same building with Ahmed Johnson. Must have gotten some control back in the locker room area. Oh! And a knee, a high one there. As the Hogs take a little nap. Everyone else enjoying the matches except the Hogs aren't too interested. Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Been a long day for those hogs, McMahon.
Yes.
Coming all the way from Bitters, Arkansas. Ugh.
And look
He's
at
gonna
this.
take him back there. Nope. Put his face in his own slop. That's what you need
he's
to do.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley trying to set up the hog farmer. And
Look out!
Oh! Look out! Oh my goodness! And Hunter Hearst Helmsley, look at the slop there above his eyes, and Helmsley's in trouble. Hunter Hearst Helmsley,
This is no fair, McMahon.
undefeated, and here goes Hunter.
No! Look at that, you got Hillbilly Jim out there. This gives the Hogman the home pin advantage.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. A right hand. Hunter Hearst Helmsley decking Henry Godwin.
Throw him in it. Throw him in it.
They're getting close to that hog pen. Somebody. Oh, no.
He'll feel right at home. It'll be just like being back in Bitters, Arkansas. Can you imagine being from Bitters, Arkansas?
Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Hunter's in trouble. Right in. Down he goes. Oh, my goodness, on the concrete floor. And Hillbilly Jim there simply to find out who goes into the hog pen. Somebody got. Oh, into. My goodness.
Woo! This little piggy just about went to market.
I think you're just about right. A devastating maneuver on the part of Hunter Hearst Helmsley. What a matchup this has turned out to be.
Yeah,
a grueling one.
That little piggy should have stayed home.
And you just might be right as Hunter Hearst Helmsley trying to get the big hog farmer into the. Here we go. What's he going to do here?
No, look out.
Sets him up. Sets him up for the pedigree.
No, it didn't go.
So close. He has to go all the way in, and look at this. On the top now of the rail. Hunter Hearst, if he loses his balance,
Oh, yeah.
My goodness. The elbow drop from high above down into the sternum area of Henry Godwin. This matchup leaving the ring some time ago, and they're having a battle at it right there in front of the hot pen. Henry Godwin and Hunter Hearst Helmsley going at it, a first ever here in the World Wrestling Federation. Hillbilly Jim, the guest official.
Can you imagine that, McMahon? Look at that. The hog, the slop. Just like being back in Bitters, Arkansas right now. I talked to my good friend earlier today, Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah.
He told me what it would be like to be from Bitters, Arkansas. He said, if you get odor eaters as a Christmas present, you might be from Bitters, Arkansas.
Well, right now they're back in the ring. Henry Godwin coming after Hunter, who was around the ringside area. And here we go. This match is right back in the ring.
He said if your Christmas tree has a deer stand in it, you might be from Bitters, Arkansas.
Never thought of it that way.
If going to the bathroom in the middle of the night requires shoes and a flashlight, you might be from Bitters, Arkansas.
Well, in any event, the man from Bitters, Arkansas right now is in some trouble. And you would think that Hunter just might be at a bit of a disadvantage coming into this type of a matchup.
Come on, Hunter, look at this. Whoa.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's see what the hog farmer can do. And...
Whoa!
Unbelievable! What a maneuver! And that maneuver almost as effective as the slop drop. And I'm not so sure that Hillbilly Jim is the most unbiased official. And it looks like Hunter's going to go for the ride. Let's go back to the middle picture and take a look at this. Way up, only one place to go. Oh, no! And Hunter Hearst Helmsley gamely back on his feet. Maybe not for long for the ride to the buckle. And up.
Oh, no!
Helmsley hammered. Helmsley being set up. Helmsley an undefeated streak. To the outside. And Helmsley's undefeated streak is going to come, I believe, to a screeching halt here in your house tonight. Yes, now the hog farmer has the momentum.
There's
Henry Godwin. What was that? Another handful of slop. A right hand. Helmsley being hammered and summarily backed up toward that hog pen. Look at this. Look at this.
Look out, Hunter.
Helmsley being hammered now.
Oh, no!
Drop. Here comes on concrete floor. No. Helmsley grabbing, I believe, the railing, and unfortunately for the hog farmer, Henry Godwin down himself.
He is out of it. That probably knocked some more of his teeth out right there.
That was a nasty fall.
By the way, if your 2-year-old has more teeth than you do, you might be from Bitters, Arkansas.
I'm not from Bitters, Arkansas. What is this stuff? Bitters, Arkansas. The match going on, a grueling matchup, one of the most grueling this thing has turned out to be.
Here we go!
Stepper, and here we go. Godwin now reversal, and there he goes. Helmsley being set up now.
Can you imagine if they break that gate? We'll have hogs everywhere in here.
Good Tommy got him. The slop drop. Helmsley's out of it. The hog farmer, all he has to do is pick up Helmsley and dump him in. But unfortunately, this match has taken its toll on Henry O'Godwin as well.
There's flies flying around him.
The flies, what?
Uh-oh, here come the hogs.
And Helmsley trying to keep an eye.
Get away from that, Hunter. Those aren't pork rinds you smell over there.
Helmsley trying to get to his feet. Look at him. He's almost out of it. A hard farmer. Henry Godwin back up and charging clothesline.
Look at that!
Henry Godwin just went. Can you believe this? Hunter Hearst Helmsley remains undefeated. And just as important, look at him.
Thank God.
Other than a little bit of slop on him, he is pristine. And wait, you don't mess with him. Whoa, wait a minute. He's no. No. Yes.
Please, no. Please, no. Oh, no.
First in the slop.
That ain't slop, McMahon. Everything brown in there is not mud.
Hearst Helmsley may have won the match. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Oh, sorry.
He's running home. It's a regular hoedown.
Hillbilly Jim. And look at Hunter. Can you imagine? He just looked up. He just looked up and saw those hogs. He's in a hog pen. And you, oh no.
Get your foot in and get out of there, please.
Unbelievable.
Well, I warned you, and I could definitely say that the slop hit the fan in that match right there. We want to keep on with December's in Your House, emanating from Hershey Park, Pennsylvania, December of 1995, that is, when Big Daddy Cool Diesel took on the King of Hearts, Owen Hart. Now, this was Big Daddy Cool's first match back after losing the World Wrestling Federation title at Survivor Series in 1995. And he was going against Owen Hart, like I said. And keep in mind, Owen Hart was the guy that claimed responsibility for the collapse of Diesel's best friend, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And that kind of added insult to injury, plus it added fuel to the fire. And I gotta tell you, Diesel took his aggravations out on Owen, but when he came to the ring, he almost looked naked without the World Wrestling Federation title.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Big Daddy Cool is back already, and I would suggest that Shawn Michaels, wherever you are, I know you are watching in your house on pay-per-view. I know that you are watching your best friend about ready to step into the ring and face Batman, the man who claims he put you out of the World Wrestling Federation, and a great deal of concern as to whether or not Shawn Michaels just might be out for good. And we're going to have more on that tomorrow night. Shawn Michaels' condition, ladies and gentlemen, updated, and here comes a man right now who's going to give, I believe, Owen Hart a real update. What innovation, and if you wear a black bob, he'll slap your hand for sure, and if you don't, get out of his way.
Look at that kisser, McMahon. I don't think Diesel smiled in a month.
There's only one Big Daddy Cool. There's only one World Wrestling Federation. Yes, indeed. All 7 feet of him, 300 plus pounds. One-on-one against Owen Hart.
Diesel's so mean his razor backs away from his face.
I wouldn't be at all surprised. Owen Hart with a look of concern on his face, justifiably. And Big Daddy Cool cutting off the ring, and Owen Hart shoved to the corner. And here we go, Diesel delivering those maneuvers. Look at this series of knee lifts right into the midsection, and Owen Hart for the ride. Wow. And you sort of have the impression that Big Daddy Cool Diesel has revenge on his mind for his best friend in life, Shawn Michaels. Owen Hart, sidewalk slap. Daddy Cool Diesel is manhandling Owen Hart. Owen Hart for the ride to the buckle. And Big D right behind him. Look at this. And a right hand by Owen. Succession of them now.
There you go, there you go.
Owen Hart now with an opportunity to turn things around. And now, oh, his head. And look at a clothesline to the outside. Owen Hart down. And Big Daddy Cool Diesel is taking it to Owen Hart. I'm sure Owen Hart is sorry.
Look out, here comes Diesel. Look out, Owen.
And certainly sorry that he took credit for putting Shawn Michaels out, because tonight, in your house, Owen Hart is paying a price, as anyone would, getting into the ring with this monster. Big Daddy Cool Diesel. You get the impression. Oh, my goodness.
I just realized I don't think Diesel likes anybody in the Hart family.
You've got that right. Not the British Bulldog, not Owen Hart, and certainly not Bret Hart, but look at that. I'm sure he didn't like that either. The heel of Owen Hart boot right into the kisser. Big Daddy Cool Diesel, Owen Hart going up to the top. Hard risk maneuver. Owen Hart in. Look at that. Get nicely done. Owen Hart now with an opportunity to turn things around. Owen Hart, what's he doing it? No.
He's getting ready to use that sharpshooter on softening him up. I've got to tell you something, man. Takes a king to know a king. He was the king of hearts, and still is in my book. He's the man that invented the sharpshooter, and what will these people say? What will they think if at the end of this match, Big Daddy Cool Diesel, all 7 feet of him, are laying in a crumpled hole, just like his best friend Shawn Michaels was? What if he's left laying in a heap right there in the middle of the ring? What will you say, McMahon?
I would say anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation. Owen Hart snapping the hamstring back. Big Daddy Cool Diesel back up on his feet, maybe not for long. Here we go. Again, Owen Hart with the advantage now.
Big Daddy Cool's about to collapse.
And Owen Hart on the receiving end of a right hand. And even though Diesel didn't have that much power, oh my goodness, that's the way he put Michaels out.
He collapsed.
Kick to the back, 1, 2. And a powerful kick out by Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Not yet, no way.
Come on, Owen.
Owen Hart with a shot to the back of the head. And oh my goodness, if perhaps he did not connect as he did with Shawn Michaels. After Michaels with that cumulative set of blows from Yokozuna, Razor Ramon, wait a minute.
No.
All the rest, look at that.
Oh, no.
And Big Daddy Cool Diesel has been in a bad mood since he lost the WWF title. No. But even in a worse mood, since he found out that Shawn Michaels may not be returning to action. Diesel. Oh, wait a minute now.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Not Owen Hart, and certainly not Bret Hart, but look at that. I'm sure he didn't like that either. The heel of Owen Hart boot right into the kisser. Big Daddy Cool Diesel, Owen Hart going up to the top. Hard risk maneuver. Owen Hart in. Look at that. Get nicely done. Owen Hart now with an opportunity to turn things around. Owen Hart, what's he doing it? No.
He's getting ready to use that sharpshooter on softening him up. I've got to tell you something, man. Takes a king to know a king. He was the king of hearts, and still is in my book. He's the man that invented the sharpshooter, and what will these people say? What will they think if at the end of this match, Big Daddy Cool Diesel, all 7 feet of him, are laying in a crumpled hole, just like his best friend Shawn Michaels was? What if he's left laying in a heap right there in the middle of the ring? What will you say, McMahon?
I would say anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation. Owen Hart snapping the hamstring back. Big Daddy Cool Diesel back up on his feet, maybe not for long. Here we go. Again, Owen Hart with the advantage now.
Big Daddy Cool's about to collapse.
And Owen Hart on the receiving end of a right hand. And even though Diesel didn't have that much power, oh my goodness, that's the way he put Michaels out.
He collapsed.
Kick to the back, 1, 2. And a powerful kick out by Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Not yet, no way.
Come on, Owen.
Owen Hart with a shot to the back of the head. And oh my goodness, if perhaps he did not connect as he did with Shawn Michaels. After Michaels with that cumulative set of blows from Yokozuna, Razor Ramon, wait a minute. All the rest, look at that.
Oh, no.
And Big Daddy Cool Diesel has been in a bad mood since he lost the WWF title. No. But even in a worse mood, since he found out that Shawn Michaels may not be returning to action. Diesel. Oh, wait a minute now.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Big Daddy Cool Diesel setting up Owen Hart for the ride. Off the big boot right there to Kisser. Go ahead.
No.
Owen Hart, ladies and gentlemen, being set up. Are we going to see it? Here we go.
Cornette!
Did you hear that?
What?
He said this is for you, Sean, and Jack. And a foot on the chest and a 1, 2. Hey, he took his foot off.
What?
Oh, no. Did you see that? Big Daddy Cool Diesel, I think, has not finished with him. He's being warned by the official.
What's he trying to do? He's trying to end his career now, just like...
Yes! Wait a minute!
Yes! You can't do that!
Hey, look at this! Down again!
What's he doing?
Diesel just said that was for you too, Sean, and look! Diesel gesturing that he wants to be the WWF champion!
As a result of the disqualification, is Owen Hart, the King of Hearts.
Look out!
Owen Hart may have... There's the winner for you! As far as the fans are concerned, Big Daddy Cool Diesel has done a number on Owen Hart, and he's done exactly what he said he was going to do for his best friend, Shawn Michaels. Owen Hart may have a victory as a result of referee discretion, but Big Daddy Cool Diesel with the moral victory. Yes, Merry Christmas indeed to Shawn Michaels.
Hey, what's up, dude? That's right, the legendary Bret the Hitman Hart. Now, I gotta say something to you. Big Daddy Cool Diesel there, taking his aggravations out on Bret's brother, Owen Hart. And it was Bret that defeated Big Daddy Cool for the WWF title for the 3rd time. That's what made him legendary. Well, at that same December in your house, Bret took on his own brother-in-law, the British Bulldog. Now, here was a guy, the Bulldog, that had defeated Bret back in 1992 in front of over 80,000 people in Wembley Stadium, London, England. And that was a defeat that Bret wanted to erase from his record. He wanted to rectify that situation and had waited 3 years to do so. What a matchup it was. I mean, they were vying for the greatest title, the World Wrestling Federation title. And I tell you, when you've got two competitors like that, and you've got the ring, inclusive of steel ring posts and such, well, I just might warn you, if you've got kids in the house right now, or if you're squeamish yourself, you might want to fast forward through this match because it does get, shall we say, a little hairy. Right now, let's take you to it. The British Bulldog, Bret's own brother-in-law, trying to take away the World Wrestling Federation title from the legendary Hitman, Bret Hart.
From Manchester, England, weighing 253 pounds, the British Bulldog.
Look at that, McMahon. That scene right there has got to be eaten. And Stu and Helen Hart. I know it's killing Bret Hart to see his very own sister with her arm around the man that's fixing to take the World Wrestling Federation title away from him. Think about it, McMahon. What does he hold most dear? That title? That beautiful World Federation
You can't even say it,
Well,
can
I
you?
know it. I'm flustered to think about this. What's more dear to him, that title or his family?
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds.
And look who's knocking on the door. Open up, folks, and let him in. The 3-time World Wrestling Federation champion, yes. Perhaps the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Take a look at this capacity crowd. All the way around, 360 degrees, they jam-packed. The Hershey Park Arena, ladies and gentlemen. To have the privilege of being in your house on pay-per-view is only the World Wrestling Federation can bring you.
This is gonna be a great early Christmas present for me, McMahon, to see Bret the Hitman Hart go down. I can't stand him. I
Think you've caused enough trouble out here tonight, Jerry the King Lawler? Bret the Hitman Hart. And he will, well, he's going to have to surrender the WWF title.
He kissed it goodbye. He kissed it goodbye.
That's not, he always does that. Yes, the official now in control of the WWF title, and some lucky youngster. There's a Christmas present for you. That's the WWF.
Take a look at the British Bulldog.
I see.
Do you notice anything?
Yeah, he just looked at himself, the reflection of himself.
No, right there, McMahon. He's wearing the exact same tights that he wore that night in Wembley Stadium when he defeated the Hitman. Deja vu, McMahon.
I had not noticed that.
Deja vu all over again. He's going to do it.
And will the result of the matchup be the same? Will Bret the Hitman Hart bow in defeat at the man whom he has never defeated before, the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith?
I can feel it, McMahon. I can feel the electricity in the air. Maybe that's just static cling. What is this?
And
look
the
at
Bulldog, yes, unquestionably, he's more powerful than the Hitman. Let's give him that.
Yeah, he is. I love it.
Just last Friday, ladies and gentlemen, Calgary, Alberta, Canada setting for a tremendous celebration. Look at that. Head scissor. Both men right back up. Nice drop toe hold. Nicely done by the Hitman. In control of the armbar. Last Friday. Congratulations to Stu Hart, the father, and the father-in-law of the two individuals in the ring at the moment, celebrating his 80th birthday. Big, huge birthday celebration for Stu. And look at this maneuver now. Davey Boy trying to find a measure of escape. A yank of hair. And right back in control.
I heard they wanted to put the right amount of candles on his birthday cake, but the fire marshal wouldn't let him.
Can't you be kind at all during this holiday season? The Bulldog back to the corner. Bret Hart, the excellence of execution. He'll change his style for every single matchup, getting the best out of his opponent and unquestionably showing that he is the best there is, the best there was. Oh, track nicely done.
He pulled his hair.
Did not.
Speaking of festive season, take a look at the tennis racket cover that Cornette's sporting.
I beg your pardon?
If you get a chance, take a look at that.
We're watching the match and you're making reference to some sort of tennis racket.
Look at that.
Unbelievable.
That was given him by the real Santa.
Yeah. Who sold out to Ted DiBiase, right?
That's the real Santa. I know it was him. I saw his reindeer out back. Dancer, Prancer, Donner, Blitzen, Dopey, and Sneezy.
Exactly. Back to the standing position, armbar, ladies and gentlemen, and here we go. The Hitman off the ropes over Davey Boy Smith from the near side, and yes! 1, 2, and only trying to do it quickly to the outside, Bret Hart. And Bret Hart quickly back on the inside. Look at that! Oh, yes! Oh, my! Bret Hart can turn a match around in a blink of an eye. The Hitman with a boot to the midsection.
I wish he'd blink his eye and up the chimney he'd rise, or whatever. How does that go?
You know how it goes.
I'll give the devil his due, McMahon. Bret Hart's a great wrestler. I got to admit it. You've said it before, he can adapt to almost any style, but the one style he's not been able to successfully adapt to is that of the British Bulldog. Sure, he has his moments. Sure, he'll look great. He'll impress everybody. But in the end, somehow, by hook or crook, the British Bulldog will come out of this thing the new World Wrestling Federation champion.
You might be right. Oh, my goodness. And if you are right, the WWF title will at least stay in the same family as Diana, the sister of the Hitman and the wife of Davey Boy looking on.
She'll be so happy.
Matter of fact, in a recent interview, Diana making reference to hoping that this was going to be an early Christmas present for her family. Uh-oh, and look at this. This is big trouble. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the power slam. But it's even worse trouble.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, my goodness. The British Bulldog. Come on, get in there, ref. Pull him back. What? That was inadvertent.
Accidental.
I believe. I don't know if it was or not.
You all right, ref?
And the referee, he went down like a shot. He caught it right in the Adams up, I think.
If he's hurt, I could go in there, McMahon, and referee this thing right down the middle.
No, I think somewhere along the line, Gorilla Monsoon would have a spare referee.
I can do it. Listen to this crowd. They are solidly behind the British Bulldog.
They are? I don't believe so. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, The Undertaker back on the WWF Superstar line. He and Paul Bear. Uh-oh, look at this.
Clamping on. Look at those powerful arms.
I know.
Squeeze
Man,
him.
he is so powerful. That WWF Superstar lot has been burning up tonight for sure.
These morons need to show some respect.
And Diana continuing to look on, and right now I think she likes what she sees. Now, I don't think she's rooting so much against Bret the Hitman Hart, her brother, as she is for her husband.
And I don't care what you say about her, McMahon. I think she's pretty.
Off and look at this, spin over and wait a minute, what's gonna happen? The British Bulldog looking pretty good and
See, that's what I'm talking about. The Hitman cannot adapt to the style of the British Bulldog. The Hitman tried a crucifix, but the Bulldog was able to counter it successfully. See, in a little while earlier, the Hitman was doing...
Wait a minute,
What?
ladies and gentlemen. We've just been handed a note. The Undertaker at the Royal Rumble. We mentioned the Royal Rumble earlier on. The Undertaker is going to be facing the winner of this matchup. The Undertaker will be facing the WWF champion, whomever that may be. Oh, come on!
Get out of my face! I didn't do nothing.
Oh, I wish Bret Hart could get in your back. Cover to it! Oh, that was close.
Well, Santa just paid an early visit to the Hitman.
Santa's coming down his chimney a little early this year.
Cornette, can you imagine how obnoxious he's going to be if Davey Boy once again defeats Bret the Hitman Hart? If Davey Boy becomes the WWF champion, then it would be Davey Boy Smith, perhaps against the Undertaker at the WWF Royal Rumble.
What a matchup that would be. But before that took place, can you imagine? The Queen would bestow knighthood on Jim Cornette. Sir Jim, if the British Bulldog wins, takes the title back to merry old England. Wouldn't that be great?
With this informative note about the Undertaker facing the WWF champion, I must say I'm sure that does not please Diesel at all. Big Daddy Cool Diesel earlier on tonight gesturing as though he wanted his WWF title back. But right now, it's Bret the Hitman Hart the champion. And the Hitman wants to keep what he believes is rightfully his.
Oh! Yes! Devastating, McMahon.
Oh, cover one, to it.
Oh, cheap. Very cheap. That's the only way I could save a title. I'd go ahead and hand it over.
What are you saying?
If I had to resort to putting my foot on the rope to save myself, I'd just admit defeat.
Off the rope and back body drop. And cover to it. And again, another near fall. The British Bulldog coming closer and closer to once again defeating Bret the Hitman Hart. And a concerned look on the face of Diana. And you sort of wonder whether or not she's having some misgivings about blatantly rooting for Davey Boy Smith.
What do you mean, misgivings?
Well,
Who else would she be rooting for?
that is her brother there. You will recall Wembley, when in fact she was in the middle, almost literally, of all of this. She was just happy the match was over and no one was hurt.
I'm just going to tell you this. She also knows that her brother is the reason that...
Come on!
That they have probably one of the most dysfunctional families in the entire country of Canada.
No, I didn't pull a hair. No,
What are you talking about?
The Hart has created so much hatred and dissension, and that entire Hart family is pathetic.
Come on, Hart. You ain't got a chance.
Jim Cornette putting the bad mouth on Bret the Hitman Hart. Davey Boy Smith now off the rope. Tremendous tackle coming up again. From the other side now, Davey Boy Smith underneath the Hitman and Can Bret Hart regain some momentum? Yeah!
Oh, no. Look at the face of Diana now. You can tell she is not for Bret the Hitman Hart.
Davey Boy Smith there! Oh! Can you imagine that? The Bulldog was Bulldog 1, 2, and a kick out by Davey Boy. The Hitman Bret Hart hammering away on the British Bulldog, setting up for the ride. Reversal coming off the rope, back body. No, 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 no. This is it. This is it.
No!
This is it.
Hey! He learned that from me.
Bret shoots ahead. Come on, Bret, cover it.
That could do it.
1, 2, and yes. No.
Would you quit blatantly rooting for Bret Hart?
Bret the Hitman Hart, exemplary in every way of a World Wrestling Federation champion, no question. Certainly has more respect from the WWF fans. Oh, and from everyone, including Maturity, yes, and you know what's coming now.
I know what this means. Cornette, better do something.
The Hitman Bret Hart, and oh! The Hitman Bret Hart.
There's tears streaming down Diana's face.
Go ahead, Bret, setting him up, and what's going to happen here? Oh, no, not from the top. Not from the top. Here we go. All the way up to the top. Diana looking on. No, no.
Wow! New champion! New champion!
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Count him out! Wait a minute!
Davey Boy.
Get him back in the ring!
To get rid of the Hitman Bret Hart.
Cornette, get him in the ring!
And the Hitman is in big time trouble.
Get him in there!
Look at this. Oh, my goodness.
See, that's what's great about the Bulldog. He'll seize the moment. He won't let the Hitman recuperate. Drag him in the ring now and finish him off. Yes!
The British Bulldog knowing full well that a countout was not change a WWF title. No, indeed. There must be a pin or a submission.
Power slam him now. He's ready for it.
Outside? No.
Whoa.
And...
Whoa!
No. Into the ring post. Davey Boy Smith ramming his brother-in-law into the ring post.
Go ahead and admit it, big man. My powers of prognostication are phenomenal. I told you we'd have a new champion here tonight. Ooh.
What's this? Oh, and Bret Hart into the railing. And I'm not so certain that Bret Hart has not been completely...
He's busted wide open, McMahon.
Unfortunately, Bret Hart is... Then the official might want to stop this right now.
Oh! He went right into that ring post with his head.
And the official getting a good look at the cut, which we've been unable to see. We see the result of it. And, oh no, oh no. And Bret Hart! 1, 2, and 3, no, no, no. And Diana, justifiably concerned for the welfare of her brother, but the official is right there. There's a doctor in attendance as well, and oh no, look at this. Davey Boy, oh! Oh, cover, we have a new champion, 2 in the... No, almost a count of 3.
She's not concerned about the Hitman.
And wait a minute, let's please, if we can, keep our cameras wide. That we do not need any close-ups of what's going on with Bret Hart. And no, oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh!
Oh. And Bret Hart is being pummeled, and the official should stop it. He should stop it right now, too. Almost a count of 3.
I'll agree with you, McMahon. He should stop it and award the World Wrestling Federation title to the British Bulldog. Shouldn't he? Isn't that what he should do? Admit it. Where's Monsoon
Yes,
when you
as a
need
matter
him.
of fact, I think you're right. Bret Hart, obviously,
He is in
on
no
his own,
no
could
condition.
stop this. He can say enough. The official's there, and he's letting it go. Oh, no!
This is great. Look at this. I mean, I'm telling you.
Davey Boy Smith with a cover. 2 and 3. No.
You got to admit, Davey Boy's like Mike Tyson. He's going in. I mean, you know, he senses it. He smells it. And he's not letting up. Wait, I think he's hurt his leg. He hurt his knee when he came off the top, McMahon. Here we go.
Oh, no. There. Submission. A bow and arrow submission. Oh, the pride on Bret Hart.
Give up, Hitman.
And look at that. Wait a minute. No, Bret Hart almost had the sharpshooter on Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. Almost. And Bret the Hitman Hart, severely fatigued. And this match has turned into a mess off the rope now. The British Bulldog and Bret Hart. Oh, no. All the way to the outside. And again, right into the railing. And the British Bulldog.
Go ahead, ref, stop it.
Now, why did the official should stop the match?
The Hitman is in no condition to continue. Look at him.
I'd rather not. I've never seen Bret Hart in this shape ever. Stop the match. Stop it.
Want me to go up there and stop it?
I don't want you to do anything.
Look at the Hitman. Please let him get a close-up of that.
And Diana concerned as well. She should be as well. Everyone should be. But Bret Hart! Bret Hart! Bret Hart! No! Oh. And Bret Hart almost, just when you completely counted him out, Bret almost pulled off a miracle. Bret almost pinned Davey Boy. And Davey Boy off the rope. Bret Hart now. Oh, both men down. Both men clothesline.
Bret Hart's his own worst enemy. Every time he shows, he reaches down there and gets that little flurry. That makes the referee not stop the match. The Hitman ought to realize this could be the end of his career if he doesn't let the referee stop it. Shut up, you idiots!
Look at Davey! And Jim Cornette coming around, trying to encourage Davey Boy Smith to get back in. His chance at the WWF title. Oh, look at this!
Bret Hart is going crazy!
Bret is just hammering away.
He doesn't even know where he's at, McMahon.
And Bret the Hitman Hart could very well be wrestling
Look
on
at
that
this, look
stage.
at
Wait a
him.
minute. Look at that. Oh, no, and caught. And caught by the British Bulldog.
Power slam!
The British Bulldog has finished Bret Hart. I didn't think anyone could finish the Hitman, but Davey Boy Smith has done it.
What's he gonna do?
No.
What is he gonna do?
Davey Boy Smith pulling up what little bit of protective padding there is on the outside of the ring.
Gonna slam him on the concrete floor?
This is over ice in. No. Bret trying to block it. And again. Out goes. And Bret Hart clotheslines the British Bulldog down. This match has gone way out of hand.
Come on, Bulldog! Come on! He's getting his streak back!
Bret Hart with the British Bulldog. What can he do with him now? The Hitman wrestling on instinct. The cover. Two. He got him. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Bret Hart cannot beat the British Bulldog. He can't do it.
British Bulldog, every bit as resilient as Bret the Hitman Hart. Neither man will quit. What will give here tonight in your house in this grueling WWF Championship match? Oh, no! No! Bouncing off the canvas on his head. That's how much this WWF title means to the Hitman. It's just how much Davey Boy Smith wants it. It means everything. Oh, no. The Bulldog set up with a top. Bret Hart going all the way up. Bret Hart with Davey Boy Smith in.
Careers are riding on this, McMahon.
Hitman turns over. Here's the cover. Come on, ref, get down 1, 2. He got no. Oh, wow. What is it gonna take? What's it gonna take for someone now? A roll up. That'll do it. No. 1, 2. No. Oh.
Bret Hart even resorted to pulling the Bulldog's tights and still couldn't win.
Shades of Wembley Stadium. Oh, no.
Bret Hart.
The British Bulldog in a matchup, no matter that who wins, will long be remembered by WWF fans all over the world. The Bulldog in the corner, stunned, and Bret Hart, unrelenting, just won't let up. Bulldog for the ride, no, reversal, and oh, no!
That boot caught him right under the chin. That could do it. No, he's moving.
Both men are spent. Nonetheless, they continue to come at each other.
Oh! No!
Wait a minute! 1, 2, fight!
No! Unbelievable!
Operations champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
Diana cannot believe, she cannot believe that her husband has been defeated by her brother. Bret the Hitman Hart, ladies and gentlemen, apparently now will go to the Royal Rumble and face The Undertaker, and we are told that The Undertaker will be standing by momentarily for a very special interview. And Davey Boy Smith, give him credit, gave it his all. The Hitman Bret Hart, nonetheless, finally defeating his own brother-in-law for the very first time, and that's what it's all about. And Bret, you earned it. A grueling matchup. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, WWF champion of all time.
Wow, I told you and I warned you, but you know what? You didn't fast forward, did you? How can you? What a historic matchup. Bret Hart, the Bulldog. Matter of fact, every matchup we have watched has been a historic matchup in one way or another. I enjoyed them so much while I was there live, and it's been even more fun watching them back right here. And I'll tell you what, we know you've had fun, and that's what we want. We want you to be happy. That makes us happy. And us is the World Wrestling Federation. Coliseum Video, we're here for you. Now, before we get out of here, don't go yet. We still got one more thing for you. My tag team partner on the Action Zone, Todd Pettengill, has some tips for you on the Acclaim video game. So, handsome Doc Hendricks saying be good or be good at it. Me, you, we'll see you.